2025 F1 season arrived, beginning with a history-making reveal of all 10 teams livery for the year. What's the best-looking one to grace the stage? Is the big question on everyone's lips, though. And so we thought today, just after a week removed from the show, we'd go through the 10 and rank them from worst to best. Starting off with number 10, Aston Martin. It's a considerable downgrade for me. It's hard to go wrong with British racing green, especially with Aston Martin's modern-day icon of fluorescent yellow trim, but the black side pods appear completely incongruous with the rest of the livery. If that's a hint that AMR 25 will roll out with Bahrain with a little bit of a weight problem, and that revised side pods is going naked is kind of what needs to be done. We'll have to wait and see. It's hard to live the new direction of Aston Martin livery though. Starting off with number 9, Red Bull. It's kind of the same old. It's a bit tired. Is there anything more to add? The sponsor on the rear ring is different. I guess that's something. But yeah, it's an iconic livery, but it's just the same. Number 8 is Williams. It's blue. I mean, if you like blue, then I'm sure it's great, but it just feels a bit low effort perhaps. The blue patterns from the previous couple of years gone in the yellow engine cover TGs at the end of last season is nothing but distant memory. It appears that the overall livery has been simplified to accentuate the rather conspicuous Atlassian logos that now added to the engine cover, as Williams have been touted as its biggest ever title partnership. Number 7 is Sauber. The key issue with this livery is that it looks somewhat pedestrian. The weight saving efforts with a new carbon feel dampened by the potential with a neon green scheme. Thankfully, this year's effort is much more cohesive, clearly influenced by the Las Vegas rendition of the car. The use of the green is more liberal in the first two-thirds of the car, and there's a fake gradient that transitions into the naked carbon. The car shown at the event seems to be much less ennobling livery than the launch images revealed in the press, and I think it could actually be decent when it hits the track. Number 6 is McLaren. Andrea Stella stated that McLaren wanted continuity with its Constructors' Championship car, it's kept that. It keeps the Firefly fasces draped on the top of black carbon in pretty much exactly the same range as them before. For those hoping for a bit more, you'll be disappointed. Ultimately, it isn't a bad livery for any excess, and maybe they just want to keep it and kind of make an iconic car like Red Bull have done. Now they're finally getting success again. Number 5 is Haas. Less naked carbon, more chance for the designers to flex their creative chops, and Haas have delivered something that stands out more than its usually conservative efforts. The fresh spin on the white, black and red tones that it's stuck to in the past looks good, and it's refreshing to see the side pods get a bit of a brighter treatment. Is it standout? No, but it's unmistakably brand loyal and represents one of the more imaginative efforts from the team. Moving on then to number 4, and that's Ferrari. Guess what? It's red, but it appears to be much bolder than previous years, with different shades of red. The added white on the engine cover kind of covers up the poor HP logo, and it rather harks back to the Michael Schumacher days, particularly in the Marlboro days. The yellow notes is gone, which is a bit sad, but I think with the HP logo, which kind of feel like holds back the livery, that kind of white tone fits in quite well. So I think it's a pretty decent car. Moving on to number 3, and that's Mercedes. Same but different. The extra silver on the engine covers and flanks are a nice touch. What upgrades are pretty much the 2024 livery. That begs the question over scope of Vinny's involvement with the team, as the red flash that usually surrounds the roll branding is gone, as is said branding, much reduced over the revised livery that will adorn the W16. The use of Petronas remains tasteful, separating the silver and the black, which is decent. It's not great. I quite like the car, but I'm intrigued to see when it hits the track. Number 2 is Alpine. I actually like this year's car. It was a poor car last year, but Alpine has started to add a bit more paint, and this time it's back with a bang. I really like it. The pink nose wouldn't flawlessly merge with the metallic blue, so the carbon black has been kept sparingly to create space between the two. To see Alpine's proper colours back is a welcome sight, and the team's open for its livery space on the engine cover to cover a new fuel partner, which is good. You'll see pink and blue machines from a mile away, which is a distinctive livery is all about, and it's quite a turnaround from last year. And number 1 is Racing Bulls. Exactly like the Red Bull. Is it 2021 Turkey livery? And I really like it. I like that livery at the time, and I like this one here. The yellow nose clip in the roll hoop, flanked by the scarlet hues of the energy drink brand's logo. The white backdrop is great for the sponsors involved. There's at least a little bit of blue on the car, I think it's really good. And I've been waiting for that Red Bull livery to return for a while, and we finally got it, and it looks like we're going to have it all season round.
Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.